Sepp Dietrich was a prominent and controversial figure in Nazi Germany, especially noted for his role during World War II. Born on May 28, 1892, in Hwangen, Bavaria, Dietrich's early career included service in World War I and participation in the Freikorps, a paramilitary organization of World War I veterans. However, it was his involvement with the Nazi Party and the SS that defined his later life. Dietrich joined the Nazi Party in the early 1920s and became one of Hitler's loyal followers. His early commitment to the Nazi cause and his participation in the failed beer hall putsch of 1923, where he supported Hitler's attempt to seize power, showcased his dedication. Despite the failure of the coup and Hitler's subsequent imprisonment, Dietrich remained steadfast in his support, which cemented his standing within the party. His loyalty and charismatic leadership did not go unnoticed, leading to his rapid ascent within the ranks of the SS. At the start of World War II, Dietrich commanded the Leibstandarte SS Adolf Hitler, originally formed as Hitler's personal bodyguard unit. Under Dietrich's leadership, the division expanded from a small group of elite guards into a formidable military unit. During the invasions of Poland in 1939 and France in 1940, Dietrich's unit played a crucial role, demonstrating both effective tactics and brutal efficiency. The division transformation into a motorized infantry regiment and later into a full panzer division was a testament to Dietrich's military capabilities and the growing importance of the SS within the Nazi war machine. In 1941, during Operation Barbarossa, the German invasion of the Soviet Union, Dietrich's leadership was again on display. The Leibstandarte SS Adolf Hitler, now a motorized division, participated in several key battles, including the encirclement battles in Ukraine. Dietrich's units were known for their ferocity and effectiveness, often leading assaults and achieving significant breakthroughs. Their actions during these campaigns further solidified Dietrich's reputation as a formidable commander. The rapid advances and brutal tactics employed by his units were instrumental in the early successes of the German army on the Eastern Front. Dietrich was promoted to command the SS Panzer Corps in 1943. His corps was involved in critical operations on the Eastern Front, such as the Third Battle of Kharkov, where German forces managed a successful counteroffensive against the advancing Soviet troops. This victory was one of the last significant German successes on the Eastern Front and was largely attributed to the skillful maneuvering and aggressive tactics employed by Dietrich and his corps. Later that year, he played a significant role in the Battle of Kursk, one of the largest tank battles in history. Although the Germans failed to achieve a decisive victory, Dietrich's leadership was noted for its tactical acumen and the ability to inflict considerable damage on Soviet forces. In December 1944, Dietrich commanded the 6th SS Panzer Army during the Battle of the Bulge, the last major German offensive on the Western Front. The objective was to break through the Allied lines and capture the port of Antwerp, thereby splitting the Allied forces. Dietrich's troops initially achieved significant progress, creating a large bulge in the Allied front lines. However, logistical problems, difficult terrain, and staunch Allied resistance eventually led to the offensive's failure. Despite this, Dietrich's ability to lead and coordinate a large-scale operation under intense pressure was evident. His role in the Battle of the Bulge remains one of the most studied aspects of his military career, showcasing both his strengths and the limitations imposed by the broader strategic situation facing Germany at the time. Dietrich's military career was marred by involvement in numerous war crimes. The most notorious incident was the Malmedy massacre during the Battle of the Bulge, where American prisoners of war were executed by soldiers under his command. These actions, along with other atrocities committed by SS units, contributed to his post-war prosecution. The Malmedy massacre became one of the most infamous war crimes committed by German forces during the war, highlighting the brutal tactics employed by SS units under Dietrich's command. The systematic execution of prisoners and the harsh treatment of civilians were indicative of the ruthless methods that Dietrich endorsed in his pursuit of military objectives. After Germany's surrender in 1945, Dietrich was captured by American forces. He was tried and convicted for his role in the Malmedy massacre and other war crimes. Initially sentenced to death, his sentence was later commuted to life imprisonment. He served 10 years before being released in 1955. Dietrich's release was part of a broader trend during the 1950s, where many former Nazi officials and military officers were released from prison as political attitudes shifted in the context of the Cold War. His release was met with controversy, as many still viewed him as a symbol of Nazi brutality and excess. Dietrich lived in relative obscurity after his release, passing away on April 21, 1966. Despite his attempts to live a quiet life, his past actions and the notoriety of his war crimes ensured that he remained a controversial figure until his death. Dietrich's legacy is complex, marked by both military prowess and a notorious reputation for brutality and loyalty to the Nazi cause. His actions during World War II, from commanding elite SS units to participating in significant battles, highlight the dual aspects of his character: a capable military leader and a fervent supporter of one of history's most malevolent regimes. His life serves as a reminder of the dark consequences of ideological fanaticism and the capacity for human cruelty in the context of war. Dietrich's military career is a study in contrasts. On one hand, he demonstrated significant strategic and tactical skills, leading his units to notable victories and earning a reputation as a capable commander. His ability to inspire loyalty and fear in equal measure made him a formidable leader on the battlefield. On the other hand, his unwavering commitment to the Nazi ideology and his participation in war crimes reveal the moral and ethical void at the heart of his service. His career illustrates the dangerous combination of military competence and ideological extremism, resulting in both battlefield success and profound human suffering. During the various campaigns on the Eastern Front, Dietrich's units were often at the forefront of the fighting. The harsh conditions and brutal nature of the conflict in the East brought out the most ruthless aspects of Dietrich's command style. His insistence on discipline and aggressive tactics led to numerous victories, but also to countless atrocities against Soviet soldiers and civilians. The legacy of these actions is a testament to the destructive power of total war and the moral compromises made by leaders in pursuit of victory. Thanks you for watching. Your support means a lot, and we hope you enjoyed the content. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on future videos.